have the Four of Wands at the base of your reading. At your foundation, you do want friendships, you do want family, you do want warmness around you. You want people to celebrate with and a kingdom to celebrate with. That's at your root. Next, we have the Emperor. The Emperor is coming up for your sacral chakra. I see that you want respect. You are a leader. You are a strategic planner. You are perhaps in your masculine energy, whether you're female or male. You're in your masculine energy. And this masculine energy that you're in, it's natural for you, but this masculine energy is getting old. I think you're getting tired. You're getting tired of portraying that masculine energy, whether you're male, female, whatever. At your solar plexus, we have the Nine of Cups. You are someone who wants material abundance. You are someone who wants material things. You are also someone who wants to be perceived as someone who has abundance, material abundance. That is coming up strongly for your solar plexus, for your willpower, your personal power, your confidence, I believe, and your control comes from your ability to provide, your ability to have assets and have money and resources and earthly resources. There's a lot of resources tying you to the earthly realm. Alright, so these came out in a stack. We'll go one by one. For your heart, we have the Two of Swords. In your heart space, I believe that whether you're saying it or not, I believe that you know that it's time to compromise and it's time to make a decision. I think you do want to compromise, you do want to make a decision, but you're also in your strong Emperor energy, and you're also not willing to budge from the position and the place that you have. Now, with this Two of Swords in your heart, I believe that there are a lot of emotions, but I think they're hidden emotions. I don't think these emotions are anything that you're putting out there. You're keeping your emotions in. That's what you do in your heart. I think your default setting for your heart is to keep your emotions in. That's your default setting. That's how you move through the world. I'm also getting the sense that you have been moving this way for a long time, strategically, unemotionally, technically. You have been in your masculine energy, a provider, a leader, a respected figure in the kingdom. And you do have a lot of emotions, I think, that are bottled up. And that can be very unhealthy. With no outlet, that can be very unhealthy. In your throat chakra, we have the Three of Wands coming up. You do want to, I feel like you want to say something, you want travel to happen, like in your speech. I feel like you do want, it's like you're hoping, but I don't know that you're willing to take action. You're hoping, but you're also not willing to say much. You are looking to the future, hoping, and at the same time, I don't think that you're willing to kind of go out on a limb and take a risk, okay? Now, for your third eye chakra, I have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords coming up in your third eye is bothersome to me. There's some sort of violence, there's some sort of abuse, there's some sort of, I'm not liking this Five of Swords energy today because I believe that there's some gossip. I believe that there are some thoughts that are negative, that are not nice, and there are there's some sort of violence going on, and I believe that that violence is verbal, like words. I don't know that it's physical violence. It could be, but I'm more picking up on the like mental, emotional, verbal, spiritual violence. This is coming up in your third eye. You also want to be careful with health issues or disruptions in your brain, your eyes, your sinuses, your pituitary gland, your pineal gland. I don't feel that your spiritual health is where it needs to be. This 5 of Swords coming up in your third eye chakra is showing me that there's some disruption with your ability to perceive things in a clear way. I believe you're not perceiving things in a clear way. This 5 of Swords coming up in your third eye is showing me that you're not clairvoyant right now. There's something disrupting your sight, your vision, your clarity. Okay, there's more I want to say, but I don't really want to say. So let's just continue because I don't want to say too much here. So next we have the 10 of Cups. This is really nice. The 10 of Cups is coming up in your crown chakra. So you do want light. You do want connection. You do want acceptance, you know, and all of that is really great. You do want to be able to understand. But with this disruption in your third eye, I'm not seeing that 10 of Cups is possible with this disruption in your third eye chakra. That could be what you want. You want the 10 of Cups, and that's all great. And at the same time, if this is not resolved here, this 5 of Swords energy, if it's not resolved, it's going to continue to be a disruption even beyond your third eye chakra. Now, I only take 7 cards, and these 2 also came out just with that stack that popped out, so I'm not going to lay them out. But this is showing me that you are in pain. You are in pain. You do have loss, depression, heartbreak, divorce. There's a lot of changes that need to happen, and those changes are, to me, like deaths, washing away. Those things need to happen. It's like a rock bottom needs to happen. That's what I'm sensing here. I'm sensing that you're having some difficulty in your love relationship. Interestingly, this 2 of Cups was upside down here at the top of my deck. And I don't really traditionally use reversals. So I thought that was interesting that 2 of Cups is just reversed, just right there on top. So there's something interesting there. It looks like 2 cards wanted to come out. The one on top is the Chariot, so I'll go ahead and take that one. But the one that came out with it is the 6 of Swords. Change needs to happen. Movement, travel. There are some changes that need to happen. I'm surprised that I didn't see the Tower card. I'm surprised I didn't see the Death card. I'm surprised I didn't see even the Devil card. I feel like I should have seen those 3 cards in this reading because that is the sentiment that I'm receiving today from this energy and from the reading today. There's times when this 6 of Swords comes up and I'm happy to see it because it gives me like a positive vibe regarding like a necessary transition, an escape route, an opening, something like that. But with this 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords energy here, I'm just getting the sense that the increase of the intellectual activity is not productive because we do have the 2 of Swords in your heart as well. So we have the 2 of Swords in your heart space we have the Five of Swords in your third eye. So you have a disruption in your third eye. Your heart is blocked. With the Two of Swords, your heart is blocked. And then this Six of Swords wanted to come out. I'll put it here at the top of the deck, just so you know it's there, and we did discuss it. But the true card that wanted to come up was the Chariot. I'm getting a sense of, again, disruption. I'm getting the sense of there's some masks. I'm getting the sense that there's some information that's not translating. There's information that's not translating. So travel, this Chariot with travel, I'm getting the sense that information needs to travel in words, in speech, and I don't believe that that's happening, especially with this Five of Swords here and with this Three of Wands here. I'm getting a sense that there's a difference between like what we desire to understand and what we desire and what really is. This Two of Swords is in your heart. I believe your heart is blocked. There's a block there. I believe that that block in your heart is actually coming from yourself. There's something that you need to reassess. There's some information you need to be able to take in. There are blocks that need to be removed, and I believe that there are blocks that you have, like self-imposed blocks, that you might not even know about, because if your heart is blocked and then your third eye is being deceived with this Five of Swords, then I'm getting the sense that this movement cannot happen because of all these blockages. I'm not really sure how else to say it. I'm getting a strong sense that someone's heart is blocked and someone's third eye is blocked. To me, that news is sad. This person who has a blocked heart and a blocked third eye has a lot of inner work to do. This person may be in denial. I feel like this person with this Five of Swords in your third eye, you're not thinking straight. You're not being wise. You're not being insightful and intuitive. Your intuition's blocked. Your wisdom's blocked. Your insight's blocked. Your clarity is blocked. And you're not in touch with your emotions. So you don't have emotional intelligence. You don't have emotional intelligence if this is coming up in your heart. With this plus this coming up, it's like you're technical and it's like you're good at certain technical aspects and providing in some ways of earthly resources. I get the sense that you are a person who's technical in your masculine energy. You do provide, and there are a lot of things that you're good at in this realm, in this earthly realm. But beyond that, when it comes to like your emotions or spirituality, transcendence, higher consciousness, intuition, wisdom, and insight, I don't feel that you have that. And that is going to come from your own work that you do on yourself. Yes, people are gifted with it too, but I'm not getting that sense today. This person with a blocked heart and a blocked third eye, movement needs to happen in your heart and in your third eye. But I see that this character in the Chariot is not moving. I actually am, even though this is the Chariot card today, what I'm perceiving is that it's static. I'm also today perceiving that this Chariot that they're on, to me, looks like a concrete structure in the ground, like static. I don't see movement in that picture today. You need to release this blockage in your heart. You need to release this blockage in your third eye. but you need to do it. Like, you have to do the work to do it. Someone can't release that blockage for you in your heart and in your third eye. The blockage in your heart and in your third eye needs to be released. It's causing a lot of damage, have caused a lot of damage, will cause a lot of damage if you don't make changes. You need to make changes. Movement has to happen in your heart and in your third eye. These blockages are not good. There's not much more that I can say. I feel like someone is not being aware. Someone does not have emotional intelligence, and it's really going to ruin their life if they keep going down this path. Thank you for allowing me to entertain you with the cards today. Safe journeys, self-care always. Best wishes, and have a wonderful day.